and welcome back to another episode of our Bridgesimton challenge. We are here with our Bellini family, and as you can see, we have ourselves a visitor in one Ulysses Vasari. Looks like he has come over to visit, and as we know, they have a little bit of an attraction together. So I do think that it is possible that Agnes here may potentially try to flirt with him a little bit. As we know, his wife in the last episode did get sent to jail for the rest of her life. And so I do think that it is possible that she may try to maybe kind of slide on in and have a little bit of a relationship with him. I think that she's going to try a little bit to flirt with him and build up a little bit of romance with him. And maybe just see if he is possibly open to moving on with his life. I think that, she's going to be like... Agnes has known Ulysses for a while now, but somehow things are different. She's always thought that she would recognize her soulmate from the moment she met him, but it turns out that love was waiting right under her nose. Oh, and it looks like Gavin and Giovanna are going to have a difficult family dynamic. Okay, well. But anyway, she is trying to see if he's open to maybe moving on with his life. Like, is he going to wait for his wife for the rest of her life? Is he going to do that? Is he going to stay single for the rest of his life? Because honestly, she's going to be in prison for the rest of her life, and he deserves to be in a relationship. He deserves to have a family. He deserves to have a woman that will cater to him and take care of him. And so I think she is going to just basically tell him, like, I'm attracted to you and I would be a great wife for you. I've lost my husband and I'm through my mourning period. And she's just going to tell him, I would really like to maybe build on some relationship with you and possibly get in a relationship with you. And it looks like they have built up a little bit of a relationship here and a little bit of romance, and he seems to be a little bit keen on her, which is really nice. So she's gonna go ahead and confess her attraction to him. And just discuss some interests with him.
Ooh, keep that I know. Gibbs.
Scripto Narch.
So their relationship really does seem to be going well. He seems to really be enjoying her. Look at her swoon and him catch her. Oh, they are so cute together.
Oh,
So she's going to declare her love for him and just be like, look, I have feelings for you where I didn't think I would end up having any, but I think I would really like to be with you. And it looks like Lady Whistledown is talking about Brenna Discoli. Oh, and they have shared a first kiss. But she has said, Miss Brenna Discoli's sensible fashions are the talk of the ton. Fresh designs and flattering fittings. I have to wonder who is her seamstress. We love that. The Discolis are getting a lot of talk from Lady Whistledown and a lot of attention here. So we absolutely love that. I don't happen to know where he just ran off to, but she's going to kind of go after him, and we are going to see if she can maybe talk him into leaving his wife.
So
she is going to ask him if he's single. He's going to obviously tell her, he's not.
Oh, Tinkwell.
He's like, I really should go. And she's like, no, wait, don't leave. Please don't leave. I want you to leave your wife. Break up with your wife. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so he's left. She has built up some romance with him, so I do think that she is going to continue to pursue that, but she, in the meantime, is going to go and kind of get some skill building in, and we're going to go ahead and check on some of the kids. You probably should go use the bathroom here, bud. You are really, really in desperate need of using the washroom. And it looks like everyone obviously is mourning the loss of their sister, because as we know, she passed away in the last episode. And speaking of that, we do have a birthday coming up for several people. Oh, Ginevra's calling. Do you want to hang out tonight? No, you're in jail. So, and I'm trying to steal your man, she says. That's hilarious. So we do have several birthdays on the timeline. I am going to go ahead and pull that up. So we're going to take a look at that and get those underway. And we're going to roll the dice for those. All right, so for our birthdays for the day, we have Queen Charlotte, we have Isabella Marino, and Agnes is aging up. So we are going to be rolling for them to age up. They are going to be aging up into adults, actually. They are currently young adults. They're going to be aging up into adults. So we are going to be aging them up into adults. For that, they can't roll a 11 or a 19. So let's go ahead and we are going to roll for them. So there's 1, 2, 3 of them. So let's go ahead and open up our dice as well. And we're going to roll for those 3. Let's give that a roll. And what did I say they could not roll? They could not roll an 11 or a 19. And we rolled none of that. So all 3 of those ladies are going to be aging up to an adult. So we will get all of them aged up. We also have Violet Bridgerton, Brianna Driscoll, Ulysses Vasari, and Ginevra Vasari are aging up into elders. So we need to roll for them. They can't roll a 2 or a 15. So let's roll for them. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. No 2 or 15. And all of them have survived. So we are going to go ahead and age everyone up. And I will be back once that everyone has been aged up. And we will continue on with our Bellini family. So now that we are back here in the Bellini home and we have aged everyone up, obviously Ulysses has aged up into an elder, and I don't know if it is best for her to be in a relationship with him or not, but she is also going to go ahead and we're going to maybe, does she know Holden? No, she doesn't. She also has attraction to the ghost of Lorenzo, who haunts this house because he used to live here, which is kind of funny. But maybe Holden can come around and she could meet him because he, as we know, Holden lost his wife in the last episode because she was murdered by his lover. And so his lover is now in jail for life. So Holden's kind of in the market for someone else. Ulysses has his wife, who was Holden's lover, who is in jail. So Ulysses is kind of in the market for a new wife. So Agnes is kind of just playing the field here. She is going to go after kind of both gentlemen and see which one of the gentlemen she can kind of get into a relationship with. As we know, Ulysses did just age up into an elder. And so Agnes is kind of going to go in here and get to know Holden a little bit. She is hoping to make a good impression on him. He is clearly closer to her age than Ulysses is, and I think they would probably be a better fit than her and Ulysses, and maybe that would work out a little bit better. It looks like they have an instant attraction going on. He, or at least, has an instant attraction with her going on. So I am going to just have them kind of talk about each other's day. She's going to ask him about his love life. He's clearly going to tell her what happened to his wife. And obviously that he has a love interest that is currently in jail. And she's going to be like, oh my gosh, you know, that's crazy. She's going to go ahead and offer him a rose. She has found out that he is cheerful, he is a glutton, and he is romantic, which we absolutely love. And we are just going to go ahead and try to do some romantic actions together with him and hopefully we can get their romance up a little bit and see if they can build on a little bit of a romantic relationship here. You know, Agnes has been a widow. She is kind of a bit of a spinster here lately. And so she is hoping that she can maybe find a little bit of a love interest, and she could find someone that she could spend her life with. She doesn't necessarily want to be a spinster for forever. You know, she definitely wants to be able to be in a relationship with someone, and she wants someone to love her. Obviously, she has a lot of children that she is trying to raise up into the marriage market, and if she had help with that, she thinks that would be fantastic.
Sparfa Pivna?
Sconnet.
Venorba KB Sibo.
Oh, Prata.
Flows it.
Wasenex. Thelma.
So she is going to go ahead and just tell him that she is attracted to him, and she's going to compliment his appearance.
Swag. Flor.
Tuka? Oh. Pushar.
And that did help them to go ahead and get a little bit of romance, which is fantastic. And she's going to ask him about his soulmate.
Ooh, Harpin. Bobanef.
Fample.
Ooh, Kipdepta.
Ibarra?
Huh?
Wigtao.
Squivdo Hebene.
What did he say? He hasn't found his soulmate yet.
Gahara Shwabi.
So she's just going to kind of check him out a little bit, and she is trying to kind of get to know him a little bit better. She's checking him out. We love that for them. Look at them. They are going to make a very cute couple if I can get them together, which will be fantastic. So let's go ahead and continue on with them, seeing if we can build up their relationship as she checks him out, and she holds his hands here.
Chibi.
She's going to do just a little bit of a pickup line with him. We're going to try to continue to build on their romance.
Sporgly Gobana. Oh?
And she's going to go ahead and ask him if he's single. It does look like she reached romance level 3, which is fantastic. We love that she is building up her romance skill.
Harpin.
Ka Renzi. Quasenex Nurchel. Squaz Nurska.
And I'm just going to go ahead and get her to give him a little bit of an embrace here. And it looks like they can actually go ahead and have their first kiss. So I'm going to let them have their first kiss.
Wifa. Ule Gilan.
Funo.
Pizoi Brapani. Zanesso Duma. Zaparo Pandal.
They're having a bit of a steamy exchange, which I love for them.
Oh. Samso. Sabadon.
Swag stay. Slagadu. Vornu. Uh-huh.
Hey. Huh. Yeah, boy.
Branca Flanobo.
Neebs, Alcha.
Lavar.
So I'm going to have her go ahead and drop a handkerchief and see if we will pick that up for her. They are definitely going ahead and making good strides in their romantic category. Obviously, their friendship could stand a little bit of work, but I think that things are going definitely well in this department for Agnes. And she is getting along really, really well with Holden here. And they have a steamy romance dynamic, which I absolutely love.
Ragabe.
Yeah. Swek Jabe.
Oh, yes.
What are they doing? Oh my gosh, they've decided to autonomously go and woohoo. Oh my gosh, what is it with Holden and his ladies? Where they're always wanting to go and woohoo. He has clearly got an issue with this. All right, so they are going to go and they're going to have themselves a bit of a woohoo here, it would seem. But he has used protection, so he's like, I'm not trying to, go ahead and have any more babies right now. So at least that's good. Obviously, if they decide to be in a monogamous relationship, I'm sure he will go ahead and maybe try to have a baby with her. But for now, they are not in a romantic relationship together. She has not, asked him if he'll be her romantic partner. And so they are using protection currently. Maybe she will go ahead and ask him if he wants to be her romantic partner when they're done woohooing. And we'll see how that relationship question kind of goes and if he wants to be in that relationship with her. And we'll see how that fares. Let's go ahead and... Can you get out of bed, sir? Let's ask him if he wants to be our romantic partner and see what he has to say.
Blarn?
Ah, sabe.
And he said yes.
Chido.
Steve.
Quimble Reginu. Insula Kalang. Lovo Canathoi. Zabora. Quimble Reginu. Insula Kalang.
So these two are
Napatan.
in a romantic relationship. We absolutely love that for them. She's going to go ahead and give him a little bit of a kiss, and then I'm going to send her on home so that she can be with her children, because obviously she has, not been home with them. So she's going to express her fondness to Holden, and she is going to just go ahead and tell him goodbye. Why don't you give him a kiss goodbye?
Ooh. Mmm. Wanji Hanerba. Claspa Yarrel. Huh? Pelfin Hobaro. Lenarg. Oh, Ruscan. Lampima. Galimpo.
Sakini.
Right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to send Agnes home, and we're going to let her go and be with her kids. It is like 10, almost 11 o'clock at night, so she's going to go home and be with her kids now. So I'll see you when she gets there. So now that we have arrived back in the Bellini household, we are just going to go ahead and check on our family. So it does look like Gavin is hungry, and Terrence needs to go to bed, and Dondre needs to go to bed. So we'll go ahead and get everyone their needs taken care of here. And I am going to go ahead and send everyone off to bed for the evening and let them go ahead and get some rest. So you, sir, go get yourself some food. He's like, I will do just that. All right, go get yourself some food, please. Go down here and grab a bite to eat. There's got to be food down here somewhere. Is there not food down here? Let's see if we have any leftovers. Get some leftovers. There we go. You can go to bed, and you can go to bed, and we'll get you into bed, sir. And you're in bed. And we're going to put you into bed. Perfect. So everyone is going to go ahead and get themselves ready for bed. Gavin is just grabbing himself a little bit of a bite to eat here, and then we'll get Gavin off to bed. And everyone's going to get some rest, and then I will be seeing you in the morning with them. In the morning, we will be doing a little bit of a random selection roll to find out what it is that's going to be happening for this family in this episode. So we love that for them. We'll let him grab this food and then head himself off to bed here. So go ahead, sir, and finish up that meal and go off to bed. He's like, I am doing just that. We love that for you. All right, and Christy, honey, you need to get yourself into bed as well.
The samba.
Can you get yourself into bed? She's like, yeah, I'm going. Okay, great. Off to bed you go. Gavin is heading to bed. Everyone's going to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Okay, so it is early the next morning. Everyone has started to get up, as you can see, and we are going to go ahead and we are going to check our random selection roll. We are going to go ahead and head over to that sheet and take a look and see what it is that we are going to be doing for our random selection roll. And as you know, we do select from 5 categories. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at that. And we are going to go to our random number generator, and we are going to generate from 1 to 5, and we get a 2, which is our category of family. For that, there is 13 options. So from 1 to 13, and we get a 3. So it says, oh my gosh, not again. Start breeding dogs. Adopt a male and female pure breed dog so that we can start breeding dogs. All right, so we are going to be breeding dogs, I guess, in this family too. Let's see how many people we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we won't ever be able to breed dogs if we have 8 people in the family. I think I'm going to roll again for this family just because we won't have enough room in the family for that. So let's roll again from 1 to 5 and see what we get. We get a 1. That is the category of financial. There are 9 options. And we get a 6. So it says, one of the gentlemen in the family. That's also not an option because our gentlemen are boys. So how about category number 9? Blackmail. Your sim is being blackmailed. Decide to call their bluff. D4. Roll a 4 for no consequences. 1 to 3, your secret is out and you get a scandal. Otherwise, you pay 10K per the same D4 roll consequences. All right, so 1 to 4. We got a 3. 1 to 3, our secret is out and we have a scandal. All right, so our secret is out. I mean, to be completely honest, the only secret that Agnes technically has is that she was chasing after both Ulysses and she was chasing after Holden at the same time. She was trying to court the 2 men at the same time. So that's not necessarily really a scandal per se, because she is an older woman. She was a spinster and technically she was a widow. And it would not necessarily really be scandalous for her to go and try to meet or date and court more than one man. I think that would, be acceptable for her. I mean, technically she does have romance with both of them, but she just decided that Ulysses was technically older than her and an elder, and she wanted someone that was more close to her age, which is why she kind of went after Holden. But I guess that would really be the only scandal really for her. I guess the biggest scandal is that she got with Holden, and Holden has a lot of scandal attached to him, being that he was an adulterer and that his wife was murdered by his lover, and his lover is now in jail and now she is with him. So that scandal is kind of attached to her now. And so in that sense, her secret, I guess, is out that she is with him. And that scandal is now firmly going to be attached to her now that she is in a relationship with Holden. But aside from that, I think that really Agnes has kind of stayed away from scandal per se. So I don't think there's really anything for her to worry about in that regard. Now, as far as these children go, they have all been working on their skills. We have Gavin, who has a mental level 4, a motor level 1, a social level 2. He has charisma level 1, logic level 3, and mischief level 1. Giovanna has a 1 in mental, motor, and social, cross-stitch, and logic. Then we have Christy, who only has social level 1. She just aged up, though. We have Terrence, who has social level 1 and mischief level 1. And we have Dondre, who has mental level 2, social level 1, and logic level 1. So they are currently working really hard at their skills, which we absolutely love. And I am hoping that they will continue on with trying to build on that. But for now, we are going to go ahead and let Agnes just cook this meal up for her family, and we are going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next episode of our Bridgesimton challenge, where we are going to be with our next family, and hopefully we'll be seeing what is going to be happening with them, and that it will be a family where we can start dealing with the marriage market stuff, but I'm not sure which family we're going to be seeing. But until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.
Sorry.